sufficient detail to answer, to be informed in advance of the evidence the prosecution intends to rely on, and to have reasonable access to that evidence. The motion thus violated Article 50, Subarticle 2B, and Article 50, Subarticle 2J of the Constitution by setting out vague allegations, criminal conduct, including the Deputy President had violated and repealed sections of the penal code, the leadership and integrity without ever charging it. Overall, the impeachment motion of the first respondent's communication from the chair was thus incapable of invoking the National Assembly's mandate under Article 150 as read with Article 145. My Lord, you will see all that in RG 1, Volume 1, pages 2 to 41, and RG 8, Volume 7, page 969 to 976. So, my Lord, that is all I wish to say about A. Let me very quickly move to C. My Lord, issue C is there a problem with your gadget? Say hold on. You're listening to the My Lord, issue C is whether the Senate.
Do I need to remind you about time?
Only another 10 15 minutes.
You have barely 5 minutes.
Yes. Moving as quickly as I can. See, my Lord, which you find at page 40 of our submission, is whether the Senate misled by its misinterpretation of Article 145, rushed the process and denied the Deputy President here. The Senate, my Lord, recognizes the right to a fair hearing in considering a petition for removal of a person from office, because they say so in their standing order number 81, the right to appear before the committee, the relevant committee. That is in standing order number 81. Whenever the Constitution or any other written law require the Senate to consider a petition or a proposal for the removal of a person from office, the person shall, and the word used in standing order number 81 is that the person shall be entitled to appear before the relevant committee of office. The petitioner here was denied that opportunity to appear before the committee. And the importance of the committee, my Lord, is that the committee has got less members. The law gives the subcommittee 10 days to investigate. And therefore, the Deputy President would have been able to appear before that subcommittee with his evidence, with his lawyers, and would have been able to argue his case. By bypassing the setting up of that committee and assuming that the 10 days related to the plenary, which they did not, the Deputy President was denied a fair trial. My Lord, when the Deputy President had all along appeared in person and signaled his willingness to take the stand, he became mute. And none of us, all of us are human beings. My Lord, illness does not come knocking. One is just taken ill. And he was taken ill after very stressful, strenuous proceedings. National Assembly, and the first day in the Senate. Lord, it's a very stressful situation for the Deputy President to be deprived of that position to which he had been elected by over 7 million people. Lord, when counsel for the Deputy President stated that he had been taken ill, the Speaker ruled of the Senate, I said we are going to execute with military precision owing to the fact that we need to conclude business today. And he said I had indicated that I could not get hold of the client or the doctors at once because he had been admitted to ICU. Lord, first, the 10 days did not apply to the Senate. That was a misreading of the Constitution in the law. But secondly, there was time we were requesting adjournment after Tuesday to see about the Deputy President improvement. But the Speaker said they could only adjourn up to Saturday. His proposal for adjournment to Saturday was shut down by the senators voting and saying they would not allow adjournment even to the following. And no reasons were given for rejection of an adjournment to the following day, Saturday. Lord, this was a serious violation of the rules of natural justice. Lord, adjournment by the Senate is discretionary, but like all discretionary power, the discretion is to be exercised objectively, judiciously, and upon reason, not arbitrarily, capriciously, or on whims. Here, falling ill on the second day of a grueling 2-day hearing, the Deputy President sought a 3-working-day adjournment to Tuesday, 22nd October, to enable him to recover and appear for examination. The Senate defeated that proposal to adjourn until Saturday to see if the Deputy President had recovered. Egged on by the National Assembly, the Senate insisted on proceeding in the Deputy President's absence. My Lord, you will see at paragraph 83 of our written submission the case of the then Major General Peter Kariuki versus Attorney General. It is number 3. It is paragraph 3, page 250 in our banner.